Ladies and gentlemen, spoiler talk. Spoiler talk is happening. We're going to spoil some things.
What are we spoiling?
Secret Invasion, episode 1.
Oh.
We watched it.
We did watch it.
Did we watch it? We did watch it.
I watched it, yeah.
I watched it last night.
I watched the second half of it this morning.
Oh.
Because I watched half of it one night and I was tired as fuck. So I had to go to sleep. So I watched the second half this morning.
Yeah.
Starring Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam L.
As Nick Fury. Colby Smulders as some girl.
Agent Hill,
that's what I meant. Some white guy as a Skrull.
Talos.
Yep. That's also the name of a god in Skyrim, or the Elder Scrolls. Talos.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And then also Khaleesi.
Yeah. As Gaia.
It's a comic book name.
Yeah. And also...
Who else?
Don Cheadle.
Oh, yeah, he was in there for a millisecond.
As James Rhodes.
And Dermot Mulroney as the president.
Dermot, yes.
Impeach the president.
Impeach him good.
This was just about the Skrulls.
Yeah, the Skrulls are invading, so to say. They're already here. So you know, but you don't know because Skrulls can shape change.
Yeah. This is another show from Marvel where it's like, I gotta watch everything to understand what's happening.
Yeah, this picks up after, I mean, it's in the future, but from where Captain Marvel,
yeah,
and they find the Skrulls, they rescue the Skrulls from God, what were those other guys? Can't remember. Whatever Captain Marvel was before she became Captain Marvel. Evil
I don't know.
Captain Marvel.
I don't know.
What are they?
I don't know.
I can't remember either.
Another alien race?
Another alien race, yeah.
Okay.
But like a conglomerate of alien races.
Oh, Starfleet. Starfleet, is that it?
Yeah, that's Starfleet.
Okay.
Conglomerate of alien races hell-bent on evil. Yeah, and they rescued them. They've been living on Earth, and Fury was supposed to have, been there with them, trying to get them a new planet, a new home, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he, after he got snapped, he effed off to the space station and has been living on a space station called Saber all this time.
Which is what?
Which is like a strategic
so
aerospace,
it's been showed
ballistic,
somewhere else in some other show sometime?
Yeah.
Okay.
But only in like a end of this credit scene.
Oh, okay.
It's been shown. And not even like the space station, just inside the space station.
So he wasn't killed then, Nick Fury?
No.
So what happened to him?
He's just been living on the space station.
But I saw him get disintegrated.
Yeah, because when they snapped,
yeah.
When Thanos did the snap,
uh-huh.
Everyone got snapped,
yeah.
But then they unsnapped everybody.
Oh, they got desnapped.
I
didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, I don't know these things.
Yes.
Why do they call it the bloop?
The blip?
Yeah.
Because everyone just blipped out. And it's like when they came back, it's like they never left.
Okay.
They had no memories of leaving. They had no memories of being gone. It's just 5 years later. Here they are. It's like, what?
It's like 5 years later they came back?
I think it was 5 years later.
They don't call it the snap because no one saw Thanos snapping his fingers. They just call it the blip.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, 5 years.
Okay. That's why Nick Fury's so old now?
Well,
got gray beard?
Yeah, he's still young. But no, he's been living in space this entire time. After that,
his beard's
after
all
the blip,
gray and shit.
I mean, he's old.
He's got scratches on his
Samuel's
face.
old.
How do you get scratches on his face?
That's weird. Like, they don't really explain why because he's supposed to have an eye patch, right?
Yeah.
And the way they did it before, it was just like all cracks and scars around there. But now it's like he's got scratched in the face.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Okay.
I was talking to Nine Arsons about that last night, and he pointed it out. I was like, oh yeah, that's weird. Why is it like that? Why have they suddenly changed his makeup?
He didn't want to wear an eye patch anymore.
No, I don't know.
No, I mean, Samuel L. Jackson didn't want to wear an eye patch anymore.
But that could be. But they could have done his makeup the same, right? Instead of having like almost like somebody clawed him in the face.
It's almost like he's a Skrull.
Almost. He's been a Skrull before. A Skrull has portrayed him.
Well, that happens in this episode too.
Yes, it also does.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I was just watching it and I just was like, why couldn't it have been like Moon Knight or like She-Hulk, where you don't need to know anything else?
Because the executive producer was Samuel L.
Yeah, but I know everything has to lead into everything else with Marvel, but I just was like, I don't care about any of this. Like when Colby Smulders died, I was like, all right, she's dead.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap about this character. She's
yeah, when
gone.
she died, I was like, what?
Yeah.
They're just going to kill her right
I guess we don't know she's dead.
No, we don't. She could have been a Skrull double agent.
Or she could have been, well, she didn't transform into a Skrull at the end, but she could be just, I'm very badly hurt. Like, who knows what's going to happen?
Who knows?
I
mean, they brought back Coulson, so.
He was not in this episode.
No, I don't know if he will be. It'd be cool if he did make a cameo, but I don't know how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ended. The last season was so bad that I couldn't finish it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Just watching it, I was like, it's one of these ones where it's like, I took the mask off and now I'm haha, you thought I was so-and-so, but I'm actually a Skrull. I just was like, it's going to be one of these ones.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like even at the start when it's like more, I almost said Morgan Freeman. What's his name? It's Freeman something, but it's not Morgan Freeman, obviously.
Yeah, I can't remember
what
his name
Dr.
is.
Watson.
Yeah.
When
Dr.
he's in
Watson.
there and then he's a Skrull and like, I just was like, and then he's being chased by a guy, but he's a Skrull too, but he's wearing a different face than he normally does.
Yeah, that's Talos.
Yeah, Talos. I just was like, I already don't like this, and it's only been 5 minutes.
Yeah, Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman. He's great, and then he's just gone.
Yeah.
Was he in any other movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was he?
If you watch any of the, he's like an FBI guy, but if you watch the Black Panther series, he's in there a lot.
Oh, never seen it.
No? Yeah, you should.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to watch that.
I like the Black Panther.
Yeah, I'm sure they're great. But yeah, this show, and it was just like, I don't know, like, oh, they kidnapped Nick Fury and they took him to some old bag's house and they had a conversation. And
yeah, I can't remember where she's from.
He put a camera on the owl's eyeball. And he's like, I let them kidnap me because I wanted to talk to you. Oh, did he? Or is he talking shit here?
I mean, who knows? Who knows? Could be.
And then, anyways, it just, at the end, I was like, I got to watch more of this still.
You did it to yourself.
Well, I thought from the trailer, I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be like a cool, like, you know, spy sort of espionage conspiracy thing. But then it was just like, oh, this is like Mission Impossible 2. It's like, take off the face mask and you look like somebody else. And then, like, what's the guy, the bad guy? He's
Graphic.
like, he's a girl and then he transforms into another girl and he turns into a dude. And then he turns into another guy and he shoots Colby pretending to be Nick Fury. And I was like, why did they do this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why was he doing all these changes? And why did no one else notice him changing in the middle of the fucking thing that he changed into 5 different people?
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Like, he changed into the girl with the ball that Nick had seen earlier in the episode.
Oh, he saw her earlier?
Yeah, like,
remember
he was walking like the ball
the
just goes across the street?
I
Like,
forgot
what
about
the
that.
hell is this?
I forgot about that because it was I watched half like 4 days ago, and then I watched half this morning.
That was so bizarre. It just goes bouncing down. Like, okay, what the? Okay, oh, yeah. Just mom comes out, just scrolls her away,
again,
whatever.
why is this in Russia? Don't we hate the Russians?
I don't know.
Like, was this filmed before Russia invaded
It was
Ukraine?
probably filmed before Russia invaded.
Like,
Ukraine.
why is this in Russia?
That's just where it is.
I guess it's because they can get a dirty bomb.
Yeah.
But like, even then, the dirty bombs, they weren't dirty bombs.
No,
they were just conventional,
regular
like,
bombs.
Maybe they'll show there's like radiation and shit afterwards, but the idea with a dirty bomb is is a poorly constructed nuclear device, I thought.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And then the other thing too, it's like, I'll mark them. So we find out like Talos's daughter, Gaia,
yeah.
is like a terrorist or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's having a change of heart. Her eyebrows were really going wild in the scene, you know, really thinking about what she wanted to do, you know.
Yeah.
She's Emilia Clarke, that's what her eyebrows do. And she's like, there's going to be 3 bombs. I'll mark the bags with a UV spray. And I'm like, okay, whatever. She's going to help them out. So they're in. So they don't. Talos doesn't tell them this until they're at the park.
Yeah.
He's not like, hey, she said she's going to spray them. They're like, oh, there's a lot of backpacks around here. And he's like, oh, yeah, right. She's going to spray them with the UV spray. So, I don't know.
They all had UV sensing glasses, though,
but
so
like,
they could see it.
But the sun is UV, man. How could they
Sure
see
is.
anything?
Yeah, in the daytime, they wouldn't be able to see anything.
So then I was like, okay, I'll give him like
The benefit of the doubt.
and say that it would react to the UV,
The suspension of disbelief.
and that would be why they could see these
Yeah.
X's, right?
It would reflect the UV.
But I was
highly.
just like, you would turn that on and it'd be like turning on night vision. You'd
Yeah.
just be like, ah!
Yeah.
Anyways, there's like the explosions at the end. I know they did it because they thought it would look cool and badass.
Yeah.
Like, you know, haha, I've got the detonator. Blow everything up or
Yeah.
whatever. But I just was like, oh, this villain sucks balls. This is terrible. And why are they doing this? Because they want to exterminate humanity to take over Earth?
Yeah, the Skrulls are going to take over the Earth.
Why can't they just have like a little country?
I don't know.
Like, can't we give them an island or something like that?
You would think so. Or, you know, a nuclear reactor, which is where they're stationed. So apparently
yeah,
Skrulls
let them
are...
go live in Chernobyl. They can make a fucking utopia over there, dude.
Sure could. So apparently Skrulls are immune to radiation, which is why they go to like all these abandoned nuclear silos and they can just hang out
Oh yeah,
there.
that's why it's in Russia.
Yeah, that's why it's in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like everything's gone terribly from the from after Nick Fury left with Talos and Gravik, who were all aboard the space station they were trying to rescue in Captain Marvel.
Okay, see, I have not seen this, so I don't
Yeah.
know any of this shit.
Yeah, they were all in the space station. They were trying to rescue them from the Chitauri. That's it.
Oh yeah,
I think that's the Chitauri they were trying
something
to
like that.
exterminate
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Because Chitauri, of course, you know, world conquerors.
And that
they
was
go
in like
around.
the 80s, right?
That was in the 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
So they've been trying to live it out on Earth in disguise this entire time. But with Nick Fury not being on Earth, and he was supposed to be like the liaison, the go-between, the whatever.
I like how they did it in the 80s, and then for 20 years, Fury was like, let's just hang out here.
Yeah.
We're not going to do anything with you until 2023.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right, I forgot about the Skrulls. I was supposed to do something about them.
And so, you know, Gravik and Talos are on like the Skrull Council. But, you know, Talos is too peaceful for Gravik, and he just kind of takes over. And so now they're at war.
Yeah.
A secret war. It's like a secret invasion.
It is. So they show a thing where they like kidnap a human. They like do mind meld on them, put them in a machine, and then they can transform into them.
Yeah.
So like what I thought that meant they could transform into one guy, but no, they can.
No, they can transform into anybody, but they have to take his, because you can tell that that's not that person from talking to them.
Yeah.
But
Because
if
you'd
you
be
take-
like, hey, remember when my teacher, what was her name?
Yeah, exactly.
And you'd be like,
So they can put him in the machine, hold him there indefinitely, and just slap his mind.
So
But
why
maybe
wouldn't
they need
just
to
kill him?
Yeah, maybe they need to keep them alive to have that mind meld.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
Maybe
That's the only thing I can think of. Because, you know, they put him in the old Borg chamber with
Yeah.
like the thing up top,
Yeah.
the spinning disc of lightning.
Yep. Spinning disc
and
of
then,
lightning.
And then zap their brains.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, they can only transform into one. And then I was like, well, Buddy just transformed into like 6 people in like 4 seconds. So what's going on?
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to look really creepy, I guess, when he was like staring at Nick Fury and just looking at him. But like, why didn't Nick Fury just blow him away?
I don't know. There are too many people.
He
couldn't
blew
shoot.
the other guy away when the guy told him not to.
Right?
He had no problem
There was-
icing him.
There was nobody there, though. This is a market full of people.
I mean, fucking who cares? They know there's going to be a bomb. How many Russians died?
Well, the bomb already went off.
No. Not when he was changing. He was...
Oh, yeah. Well, he didn't know who he was at that point.
He's a Skrull.
He's a Skrull for sure.
Ice any Skrull you see. That's my motto.
Yeah, but you never know. They could be good Skrulls. Nick Fury doesn't want to ice all the Skrulls.
He was looking way too creepily at him.
a little too seductive.
He was just being really creepy. I would have just blown him away just out of principle.
Just open fire in a crowded market.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
As if, and the other thing too, he's the only black man in Russia, and he's at like the festival, and no one's looking at him.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Suspension of disbelief canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, like when Colby Smulders got shot, I was just like, I've literally seen you for 5 seconds in a Marvel movie, so
yeah.
I don't care that you're dead. The only time I saw her was in like the Avengers when she's like working a console or something like that, and she has one line.
Mm-hmm.
I know she had more lines in other things, but
yeah, she's more prevalent in Captain America.
Yeah. I just was like, whatever, she's dead. I guess it was supposed to be a big shocking thing. I guess you were shocked about it.
I was shocked. I was like, what?
I just was like, see you later, Canadian woman. It's another that's like so many Marvel shows with Canadians in it. I forgot about that. Oh yeah. Well, Miss Marvel. That's another one you don't have to know anything about.
Yeah, that's definitely one you don't have to know anything about. But you will.
I mean, I'm going to watch that next Miss Marvel movie or whatever. The
Marvels?
Because of Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't watch it otherwise if I hadn't watched Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
I never saw Captain Marvel.
Nope.
No. But that's like the third show with a Canadian in it. That's crazy.
Oh?
Well, She-Hulk was Canadian.
Yes.
Yeah, and Miss Marvel was Canadian.
Yes.
And this dead woman is Canadian.
Yes.
Whatever her character
You're
was
not
called.
wrong.
Whatever her character was called, she's dead.
Captain Maria Hill.
Oh, Maria, of course. How could I forget the iconic Maria Hill?
I forgot Maria Hill.
Oh my gosh.
She's a whole card you can buy in Legendary, the Marvel deck building game.
I'll pass on that one.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip. If I see that card, tear it in half.
You always see that card because she's stock. You can just buy her whenever.
No, I tore him in half, dude.
Yeah,
you didn't see. I did it. Anyways, so far the show's not really doing it for me.
I am interested, and I will keep watching.
I'm gonna keep watching, of course, so I can shit on it every week. But
yeah.
Right now, I'm just like, okay. Next question: Is Samuel L. Jackson gonna say fuck?
No.
Not one time in the show?
No, not one time.
You're allowed to have one fuck to stay PG.
Are you?
Yep.
Well, maybe he will then.
Yep.
But in a movie or in a show?
Well, I mean, the shows are unrated, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
You could have a hardcore sex scene.
They're on Disney Plus.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a Disney Plus exclusive.
Was there any swearing in, like, I think they said a bad word in Moon Knight.
Did they?
I would think they had
probably
to.
only shit or ass or something.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways,
if it was an F-bomb, it would have been cut.
We need to see some. Yeah, that's probably how they would have done it when they would have just had Moon Knight like forget that he was fighting, and they'd cut to him waking up and be like, "I won the battle." Wait a minute, what battle? I didn't see the battle. You cut out the battle at the end of the show. This sucks.
You son of a bitch.
We'll see if he does some like Samuel L. Jackson type acting. Then I'll be more interested in.
Yeah.
If he does some like monologue about a Bible verse or something like that, it'll be pretty good.
He might.
The path of the righteous man is beset. That'll be pretty good.